Well, well, oh well, oh well. It has been a hot minute or two since I've been on the old boob tube here. Yeah, what's been going on the farm, man. Been working on this thing a whole lot and getting this thing a couple steps closer to coming back to life and getting back to the track and getting back to dig racing. Little lady misses it. I miss it tremendously, and this thing's been waiting for a fuel pump for I don't even know. It's been like a couple months here. I don't know what's going on. I guess the guys over there at Fuel Lab are extruding the aluminum that they make them from or something. It's been quite a while that the fuel pump died in that car. This one here's coming along, making some coolant lines for it up here. Got the new Nazir water pumps fittings here. This is the old LS3's back in there again and freshened it up. And like I said, I'm looking forward to getting this thing up and running, and I'll dive into it some more, maybe make a video about it and all the changes. It's been, God, I can't believe it's been like 4 years since this car has ran, other than driving up and down a trailer. It's been a long time. Made a lot of changes. Whole front suspension's completely done. It's got the tubular front end now, tubular nose on it from Rock Solid. It's got a fuel cell, and I got caged over there at Southern Chassis Works. Some of that fancy schmancy cage work there by Mr. Ugly Duck himself. So yeah, a whole lot of stuff's happened to this car, and like I said, maybe I'll make a video about it. I mean, I'm sure all four of you out there want to know, so I might do that. But the real to-do about this video is, bam, it's actually this guy right here. The little lady's own ZR1 is getting a big update. Coming into the 21st century, baby. Bam. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's time. Oh, it is so time. I've never been happier to get rid of a stock computer in my life. This thing's been, I've had it for a year and a half now, and actually enjoyed the hell out of the car. It's been a fun car, and the guys up there up in Michigan, Andes and the boys, and they did a great job building this thing. And it's been fun, it's been fast, it's been all those things. But dialing it in, tweaking it and stuff, it has been a real pain in the butt because it's still in the stock computer. And it is an 09 E67s. If you're familiar with them, you know they got some kind of an inherent bug, if you will, and kind of a ghost in the machine there with the way the VVE tables are actually computed, or the way the algorithms work, the way the math works. There is a kind of a flaw in the system, and it makes it so that you can't run a true speed density on these cars without having some kind of after effects. And this car has the same deal, same little quirks, same little bugs, and just makes it a pain in the butt when you're trying to dial something in, particularly for drivability and stuff like that. I mean, wide open's easy. Wide open, a blind chimp with one arm can tune wide open. But drivability and part throttle and cruising and cold starts, et cetera, that's excuse me, that's the stuff that really takes time and effort. And that's where this thing's been a challenge forever. It's been inconsistent. Repeatability hasn't been there. It's been goofy. Been dealing with stock computers, been goofy. There's days it runs great. There's other times it runs a little weird, and you go over and make tweaks and it runs better. And then next Thursday it runs a little bit worse. It's just back and forth. So the bottom line is I just got I got spoiled by having cars with either the Haltech on it, or Holly, or ProEFI, of course. And for this car, of course, I wanted something that was going to be CAN integrated, so plug and play. Don't lose any functions, don't lose any features of the factory setup. I want something that's going to be integrated with the CAN system. And of course, if you're familiar with the channel, if you're one of the four, I think you know that I posted the videos years ago. Well, it was 4 or 5 years ago now, on the gray car when I installed ProE. And the last 4 or 5 years, I've learned a lot with it. I'm certainly a lot more comfortable with it. It's a great system. It's never done me wrong. In fact, it's only ever saved my skin. Saved me a very expensive motor. And I had a oil cooler line blow off on the highway. I was getting ready to make a hit, as a matter of fact. Saved me a couple times when a fuel pump, I was using those stupid relays that had the spot for our blade fuse at the top of it, and those things just shook right out. And middle of a run, I'd lose fuel pressure. And it's been several times where this system saved me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's paid for itself in spades. So I'm nothing but excited to have it on the car. Obviously, I've learned, like I said, some stuff, some little tips and tricks, stuff that makes it a little easier for me. Adding some more sensors, getting some more. Got the coolant pressure sensor going in right there. Ideally, that should be installed somewhere here in the header of the radiator, but for the time being, until I get it there, something's better than nothing. So I got a sensor right there, side of the head, give me some kind of feedback about what's going on there, and isolated the map sensor there. So a little block off right there. Installed a little block off with a rubber pad. I've killed a few map sensors from having them installed right there in the lid. Just shakes them to death, and they don't seem to like that. So I did that on mine and doing that on hers. So yeah, it's a lot of little tips, little tricks, little stuff I kind of pick up along the way. This car is going to be the benefactor of all that stuff, and yeah, I just started with the install. Figured it's as good time as any to kind of, probably should have started the video before I tore it down, but got a little excited. You got a little, whoo, sometimes it's hard to hold back, boys. But here we are. We're going to install. I'm going to install a mount, make a plate for the unit itself, the bolt right here, and the wideband controller up there. So I think I'll probably get everything mounted up, do some wiring and stuff. Then I'll come back with another video, show you guys what I did, how I routed it. The system's got some screens that it came with too. I actually bought, this is not a new unit. I actually bought it secondhand, which I'm not a fan of doing normally, but this one seemed to be in pretty good shape altogether, the car that came from. So it is the full kit here. It's got the harness, of course, controller here, widebands, all that good stuff. It's also got a couple of these BTI screens. It's not the only downside of these things. I mean, they're cool little screens. It's nice to have the information there at your fingertips when you're driving the car. You don't want to necessarily look over at a laptop, and you want to have something in front of you that's just going to spit data out at you while you're driving. It does not log though. It's the only thing. These are not loggers. So might decide to go with the Bluetooth logger option. I don't know, kind of up in the air, but one way or another, we've got to be able to log. It does have the the USB CAN deal there, so I can certainly log with the laptop, but might want to have something to log while we're driving along. But anyways, I got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of wiring to do and installs and all that good stuff. And as I do, I'll go ahead and get the stuff in there, get it wired up for the most part, and show you all what I really want to do on this one. I know there's been a lot of flack about ProEFI and what it does or what it doesn't do, or that it's, people supposedly have issues with understanding the system or using the system. I don't know what it is. I find it to be incredibly easy, and like I've told several people, if this idiot here can do it, my God, anyone can do it. Once I get everything on here and wired up, and I'll show you that, we're going to do kind of a first power up, and I'm going to show you what it is to actually load a firmware file, a program file into the car, and load a cal into the car and fire it up for the first time. And full disclosure, of course, I do have access to a number of ZR1 files that I've already made for several cars. So it's going to be based on a file that already exists. But this car's a little bit different. It's still a 6.2 heads cam car, 2650 cars. Got a different set of injectors than some of these other cars. So there's going to be some changes in there. I'm going to show you how those changes are made, how quick and easy they are. The one thing this system does not have, and I know a lot of folks are used to, is it doesn't have that one little golden, auto-tune button. You just press that and walk away, and it does everything by itself. This system doesn't do that. And, I can't speak to Motec or anything else, but you got to be able to understand VE, which is not a difficult concept to understand. Again, I can barely tie my shoes. I can do it. So, but you got to understand VE. You got to understand how it works, what the engine is looking for, what it wants, and the little idiosyncrasies that work with it. If you do, this system is as easy as any other to tune, I promise you. And I'll show you that firsthand once we get this thing buttoned up, wired up and stuff. Like I said, I'll power it up with you guys and show you a video of that good stuff. But I thought this would be interesting to see. I figured, it was time to make a new video and kind of just show you what's going on in the world. Despite the rumors, I'm not dead. So we'll pick this up when it's all put together, and I will see you then. Ta-ta.